Alright, here's a video of the little boat, and it's still a mess, so there's a lot of tools and parts and things on it because I'm still working on it, but I'll show you some of the things that have been done. This is the windlass that was not here, and bow pulpit bolted in, and stainless steel little anchor, and electric windlass. I can control that and move the lights out here. From the bow here you can see the T-top. There's a double layered umbrella with electronics box and a life vest bag underneath it, and then of course there's the Garmin radar, and you can see just below the radar there's these LED lights that light up for the blue lights that light up the bow of the boat. The railing was added, and hatches. I cut that center hatch because I built a anchor locker in the center, so I cut that out with a router so I could put that in there. Added these, which are kind of covered at the moment, but added these. These chairs have a pneumatic springs in them, so if you sit up there, they bounce. Under the bow seat right there on the console is a bait tank. And here's another view of the T-top. This was something you bought as a kit, and you had to assemble it. This is the VHF radio antenna with the support. A whole bunch of, you kind of see them there, a whole bunch of rocket launchers, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 on the back there. They're stainless steel with a gold plate. I got those for like 12 bucks a piece. I don't know, from the factory. Pretty good deal. And also a stern light, LED light up there. And coming around the back, another rod holder. All the rod holders have little mounts so that they can hold the rods in. Anyway, there's a little swim step on the back I added. Battery with a changed out strap, stainless steel ratcheting strap. Changed out these port lights to be clear so I could see below and see what's going on down inside the boat. Added this Raycar filter. Fuel filter wasn't there, and a bypass filter as well as the one right here. And redid all the wiring and plugs and so forth. That's the big line for the manual bilge pump that goes down below. I haven't really secured all that yet, so it's not looking perfect yet, but I'm working on that. Underneath here is a stern bait tank, another rocket holder, and out here you can see the flashlight holder, very important addition. Cover on the seat, and it's got a Garmin 741XS added there. Controls the stereo system as well, with speakers in the front there, you might see. Additional switches in here for the floodlights, bow and stern. This is a little caddy that could hold an iPhone or iPad. How we ran all the wiring into the box with shrink wrap and so forth. This is a controller for the radio. It's a NEMA 2000 add-on. What else? Oh, redid all this hatch here. So under here, both the batteries are now gel-based batteries. Battery charger we had to add, and then of course all these switches here. That's a combiner with the AB switch as well. That was a lot of work. Put vents in all the hatches. Added these vents so that they would vent, and added all new Blue Sea breakers to distribute the electronics and so forth. That's the anchor windlass control. Added this is just sitting here, but added a new compass, which it didn't have originally. And then the T-top, this was all had to be custom cut. I cut this and had it welded, and I polished out. There was a big weld right here. I polished it all out by hand and sandpapered it out and got it all nice and pretty again. And up here I added a down light that will give light to the console area. And this is the electronics box, and in here there's the radar, or I'm sorry, the radio, and then Simrad radio, VHF radio that also outputs the AIS signals, so you'll see targets on the GPS chart plotter as well, which is kind of nice, and switches and so forth. So this was actually a lot of work. It's just hard to work inside of the little box. The T-top in the box I got. This T-top I actually got in the box I got from free from Smith and Company, because it was left over, and I bought the T-top, which was supposedly going to be a factory second as well, but it came brand new in a box, so that worked out pretty good. Got it really cheap, like 800 bucks, wasn't too bad. And the box they threw in for free as well, which was nice. And of course it's all mounted with these stainless steel standoffs and mounted to the floors, and that was kind of a trick to get it all mounted correctly. And it's got speakers mounted in the front as well. And then this is one of the bigger projects. Always I've discovered anchor lockers. This I cut out with a router. That's where the anchor locker is. And there's a view from the bow as well. So it's got starboard floors, as you can see here. The starboard floors on the bottom itself. And and I added this was, I actually wanted you to drag a switch over to line over to switch from one tank to the other. There's two 12-gallon tanks, so I added the switch system and hose system, so it's all lined up and ready to go. All you do is switch the valve back and forth for fuel, which is nice. And also I cut into the deck with, again, a router and the same hatches as I put up above. Here's the manual pump that's going to get installed. It's not quite installed yet. So I added this hatch so that I could get in here and see the fuel gauge, and at the same time fill it without fill it like that. So that gives me access. I don't have to pull the tanks in and out to fill them either, which is nice. And that lays back like that. So, and there's a little kit that's got all the different attachments for fishing on lanyards and so forth, which is going to be nice. A pair of pliers, stainless pliers, and so forth. And so that's what first thing I have to do is mount the transducers, which are already in the back of the boat here already and all wired. I just have to mount them physically on the back. And this is a plate I'm going to mount for the downrigger, and that's pretty much it. Cute little boat, actually. There's all the rocket launchers. Oh, that's an AM/FM radio antenna there that also gets put up. And here's some more. And we drove the wires into the boat, into the pod, which was kind of a trick. And it's pretty simple. That's about it for now.